Hey, how's it going? So when it comes to knife design and optimizing a blade or knife, there's multiple different factors that come into play. And of course, heat treatment and edge geometry are very important. But probably the first thing you want to consider is steel selection. Now there's various steels that do a wide range of tasks very well depending on how you build the blade, thickness behind the edge, the heat treatment, all these kinds of things. 52-100 is one of those steels. It can shine as a bigger, heavier use knife, and it can shine as a super thin chef's knife, and this all depends on how you build it, how you heat treat it, and so forth. But when it comes to the outer limits and optimizing a design and going on the heavy use side or on the super sharp edge retention side, there are other options. And so that is why I use 80 Sierra V2 on the big heavy use chopping Bowie fighter type knives or anything, of this size for heavier use. 5160 is also a very common one. It has less carbon in it. It heat treats a little bit differently. And I prefer the 80 Sierra V2. This is the steel that I used to build my Gunto when I was on Forged in Fire some years ago, and was able to win the championship or whatever they call it with that blade. It just performed so well. I'd been doing a bunch of testing with 80 Sierra V2 just prior to going on the show, and I was very confident in what it could do. And so even though they gave us a chunk of 5160 steel to forge our swords out of if we needed to, I used the 80 Sierra V2 and it worked really well. So that is why I use 80 Sierra V2 on the heavy use chopper big knives like this.